everyone, happy Wednesday. Welcome to a craft night with friends. My name is Alyssa Thomas from Penguin and Fish, where we make cute embroidery kits for beginners. And I'm here every weeknight at 8:30 p.m. Central Time, and it's a time that we can relax and craft together. All right, so tonight I am going to be testing out my Speedweave style loom for darning. So I'm going to attempt to fix this little hole in these mittens. So I've darned these without a loom a bunch of times. The loom should just make it faster because this is not fast. Just to do a little thing like this, it probably took hours. So we're going to give these a little bit of a test. I did try and fit it onto the glove last night, and it was not easy, and I'll go over kind of why. But I think we'll still get it. So, all right, let's give it a go. Thanks again for joining. All right, so here we are tonight. Okay, so I'm going to zoom you guys down in a little bit more, so bear with me a sec. Okay, so here is the repair I'm wanting to do. There's just there's a little hole started. It's actually kind of weak going up the edge a little bit too. Like I can see like all those yarn threads are just not doing well either. So I kind of want to darn this whole area. And by darn, what I mean is I'm fixing a hole. So I have woven, these are other holes I have fixed. These are some beloved knit gloves that I really, really like, and they actually fit. And I'm going to attempt to use the Speedweave style loom. So a Speedweave loom is actually a brand. It's a vintage loom, and that's usually wood. And you can still find them vintage here and there, but this is just this is the same style. Everything's the same. It's just, new. So a Speedweave style loom. I think I'm actually going to use the big one, but I'll show you a little bit of how this actually works. I haven't used it yet, but I've seen videos, so we're giving it a test tonight. Robin, the ABC quilt, do we iron on the pattern or draw? You can do either. I will be, so we're starting the ABC quilt on Monday, you guys, so that's crazy. So that's this here, the ABC stitch along. So I'm going to stitch every single one of these fellers starting on Monday. So this will be like the first and second weeks of each month. I will be working through this alphabet. They're looking so cute. But yes, so I will be ironing them on, but I can show you how to trace them on as well. We got 26 letters. We can play around with how we do all this. So you don't actually have to have it prepared before we start on Monday, because I'll show you. I'll go through the process of ironing them on and everything. But yep, that'll start Monday. All right, so to start this out, I just want to kind of show you guys how this is meant to hook on before you see me super struggle to do it. And I'm going to tell you why. So I'm going to put it on right here. There's no hole here, but I just kind of want to show you what it should look like. So if you imagine there's a hole there. So this is just one layer of knit. So the difference between this is that up here where the hole actually is, there is the layer of knit, but then there's like a big fat layer of fleece in here as well. So the fleece I think it's like doubled up, and so we're actually pretty thick right here, and that's been tough. And we got a seam, so it's been a little tricky to get in there. So maybe the Speedweave loom is maybe not the best for that little area. I could do it without a loom, but I want to show you how this works. So you have a disc with a little ridge or divot in there. These are very similar to like a darning mushroom or a darning egg. You might have seen those. It's just like a wooden shape. Someone mentioned that they've used a light bulb before. I have used a light bulb before too, although it's kind of scary. But it's just like a flat shape. There's different. So the mushroom is kind of a flat shape like this, and then the egg is a little bit rounder, and it's just they're slightly curved. It's just to give you, like, this is more for a flat area, whereas the like a more rounded one would be for like more of like a heel of a sock or something like that. But what you do for this style with the loom is you stick your little disc underneath, and we actually have some rubber bands here, and the rubber bands are going to go in that divot. And when you're darning with just, a darning mushroom or darning egg, not sure that's what they're called. You don't really need a rubber band or anything like that. You just kind of hold the piece and then you darn. But anyway, so we're just giving this a try. And again, I'm just showing you down here where it's going to be easier. You'll watch me struggle as I try and get it up on the top, and maybe it won't even work. But anyway, so we have the rubber band there, and now we can put our little weaving contraption up on the top again in that groove. And then we take another rubber band and get that in the groove as well. There we go, and then that will hold it on. And then at this point, we can weave. And when we flip these one way or the other way, that's what's going to help us weave. That's the speed part of it. That's where the speed of the speed weave is gonna come in. So I don't know. We'll see if this works, but this is basically the setup. So this is what you're going for. Your hole or weak area would be kind of right in the middle there. All right, I am going to take this off, and I'm going to attempt to do this up higher. I couldn't get it to work with one of these small ones. I got a couple different sizes here, 2 different sizes, so a small and a large. I might have to try it with the large, although I'm going to attempt with the small first. So I'm going to stick this all the way up here. Now, again, I have that extra thickness, so it was actually very difficult for me to get this rubber band on. I actually don't think I did it successfully with this small one, but we're going to give it a try. Because there's so much bulk here, and we have this extra darning that I've already done here. It just does not want to stay in the groove. Although maybe I've had enough practice. Oh, nope. See, there it goes. Let's give it a try again. I do want to get this working tonight, though. I might actually go to the bigger one because I think I need to do a bigger area than what I was expecting to. So I've seen these come with like different rubber bands and stuff too. I'm thinking maybe I should try and order some like silicone rubber bands that are a little tighter or something. All right, I'm gonna try and get one more rubber band on there. Ooh, this one seems like a little stronger. Ooh, first one's coming off. All right, let's see if this will work. So I'm gonna put this one on. So this one, they're a little wider apart. I do have another small one where it's a little closer together. So this would be like maybe for some finer thread, but I think this one is gonna work fine. A little nervous about getting this right in here. I kind of want to scooch it down because I think it's a little weak up here yet, but a little nervous about trying that, but I think I better. Oh, Carta Mom. Oh, that's a cute name. It is, I got it from Etsy, from an Etsy shop called Mission X Goods, I believe. I did put a link over. This is on YouTube Live right now as well, and I did put a link over, like a direct link to there. Oh yes, they are keywords, so that's a great way of doing it. So speed weave is sort of the vintage version of this. So speed weave loom, and you'll find it there. There's the company that I got this from. They're from overseas, so it took ages to get here, but they have a variety of 3 sets with sets of 3 with different colors, and I thought that was kind of fun. They're having like a big holiday sale when I got it, but it should come up. They're not the cheapest things in the world, and that's why I kind of have held off for forever, but I'm excited to give it a try now. All right, so I got this on a bit better than I did last night. Let's see if I can get this part on. I'll just do an initial one with the blue, but I think I'm gonna, these green ones are a bit stronger. I think I'm gonna attempt to get that on too. Ooh, I don't want it to fall out though. Okay, I think we're probably as situated as what we're going to be. So what's nice about this is I don't have to stick my hand in there, which is what I would normally have to do with a darning, any other way of darning. So like with a darning egg or darning mushroom thingy. So that's nice. So I can completely be free. All right, let's give this a try. So I think I'm going to use this black yarn. It's wool, and I think I actually probably use the same one here on this guy's thumb. So what we're basically doing is this little area here. I've already had to do it on this mitten, but I think I'm going to go up a little higher. So I'm shooting for having like a rectangle that covers this whole area. So I might not use all of these pegs, but I think I might go maybe all of them except for the last one. And you know what? I might as well just go the whole way. Let's just do the whole thing. So all right. Ooh, this is a little tight center pull. There we go. So the other thing I am going to need is a long needle. That's pretty sharp. Do I need it that long? There. So this is a darning needle. It's already long. We do have this fun little darning. Should we try this? Maybe. This one scares me. This has got that weird latch hook thing. I'm going to go with what I know is going to work. Let's go with this nice long. Actually, I think this is like a doll needle, not a darning needle. I don't know. It's going to work. Okay, I got my little instructions near me. So I think I probably have to get one long thread out to do this. Yeah, I think I got to do that. So let's just get a whole pile out. I'm sure I can get more if needed, but let's just get a bunch out to start. Let's just go there. So this is my first time using this. I've done all this other darning. It's been a little while though, so this will be kind of interesting. So I'm going to thread this. Okay. And I'm going to come up quite like lower than where I want to start. So we got the hole here. It's weak up to here, so I want to go like a little ways on either side too. So let's just come up here. I think maybe we'll tuck all this in later. So I think that'll be kind of our start. Oh, sorry, I keep whacking the phone there. So I'm gonna have a lot of yarn to start out here, which I think is how to do it, but I'm not positive. So the neat thing is that you can do different colors and stuff. So like if we look at the instructions here, so they've done different colors and just come out the bottom. I'm sure they tuck that in after a while, but that allows you can do like plaids and just like actual designs and stuff in there too. So that's just kind of neat. But we're just doing this black for now. So what we're doing is basically making the not the weft, what's the other? The warp. We're making the warp of our weaving right now. Okay, so this is going to be, here I'm going to scoot you guys over a little bit more. This is going to be a little hard to see because I am using this black on the gray. But so I've started down here. I've gone up and I've caught one of these hooks. And then I'm gone back to the bottom here. And I'm just going to go grab a little bit like so. You can actually weave in a little bit, but I'm going to just grab the next little bit over. Oof, then we got to pull all this up again. And we'll weave in the ends and stuff later. But there, we're basically making the warp with the hooks, and then we'll be weaving the weft later. So I'm going to grab this next hook. And actually, I think this might be easier if maybe not. Let's just keep going like this. So there. So there's my next one. Coming back, kind of trying to come back straight down, so maybe that other stitch was a little bit big. So there's a little setup for this, but it is called a speed weave loom, so theoretically this should go faster, and it'll be clear real soon once we start using it how the reason why it's faster. It'll all make sense soon for sure, because I'm telling you, weaving in and out is not easy. Oh, Cardamom, it is exactly like a little loom, but the crazy beauty part is gonna happen when we do this. And I've been looking at these guys forever and like, wow, these are just such neat, like, little innovative contraptions. And that'll be really clear soon once we can get across our little way here. So lots of little setup here, but I'm really excited for the rest of it. I'm happy we got this small one to get up here. I'm telling you, I was struggling with getting this disc on here last night. I thought, I'll give that a try quick last night, and it was really difficult to get the rubber bands working here. I'm glad I got it going tonight here. So I'm trying to keep it the same width at the top and the bottom. I don't know if I'm being so successful with that. I'm just trying to get it around these hooks. It's pretty bulky, so I'm having kind of a hard time. Yeah, I don't think I need to go all the way. I think I probably only need to go like maybe 2 more. I think that'll be fine. There's something so charming about darn patches on your mittens. Oh, thanks, Close Even Stitches. Yeah, I love these mittens, and I wore them, all the time for a couple years, and they just got more worn and worn. And I'm like, ugh, they fit so well. Usually mittens are just huge on me, and I got them when my husband and I went on a trip to Iceland, and it was just such a nice trip, and so I wanted them to be nice, so I just kept repairing them, and I thought they just were getting cuter and cuter with the repairs. But this is the first time I'm actually using the Speedweave loom, or Speedweave style loom, to work on it, to do the next patch. So I didn't want to wear these with a little hole in, so now these will be wearable again. These ones are getting a little weak here, so they could use some darning here, but they're still kind of wearable. All right, I'm going to go one more hook on here, and I think that's going to be my last one. Let's see if I can, just turn it a little. So you don't have to go the whole way with these, which is nice. Okay, so get my last little hook in there in the bottom. So now, how I think this works is, let's see, now it should be easy. Well, it's so bulky up here that I think we might not get all the benefit of this, but let's try. So if we look really, really closely, by all my hooks being turned to the left here, one side of the yarn is a little higher than the other side. So theoretically, we need to go weave in and out, right? So I'm going to the top here and weaving in and out, and it should be a little bit easier with this speed weave to get in and out because that one side is a little bit raised, and there it's easier towards the end. So there we go, and then I can shimmy down. Oh my gosh, this is probably the wrong yarn to do this with. We're gonna make it work though. Actually, this might be, oh, here, maybe you can use the back. I'm using the eye of the needle just so I'm not stabbing. There. Okay, and now I can shimmy down. Oh, but I'm getting stuck here. Oh, this might be interesting. let's see if we can get this going. There we go. Now I can go all the way to the bottom here. Oh, Barbara says I just started to learn how to darn holes. Oh, I did not make these mittens, Marsha, but I mean, I think I would love to make some like this. But there we go. So I got my first row in, going that way. But now to go back the other way, I need to weave. I need to weave back this way, but I need them to be in the opposite direction. So you can see really well at this last one, because this hook is going to the left. The thread all the way to the left here is further down than the one right next to it. And we need to flip that now. So now I can take these guys up here and I just push them the other way, and now the other side is lifted. So now I should just be able to go quickly through the other side. Although it's not so quick because like I said, it's totally bunched up here, and I don't think I'm using great yarn. There we go. And now we can pull through this way. Oops, stuck on my scissors. So it's still a little futzy, but I'm telling you, just to do that weaving. Oh, I was supposed to grab a little bit of the side here too. I forgot about that. I'll have to do that in the next one. All right, so let's flip them back. And now I'm gonna grab a little bit of this side too, because we want to hook into the edges of this. So I'm just gonna grab the edge here. Let's pull it all the way through. Should have done that right at the end of my weaving. I'll do that next time. All right, and now it should be again easier to go back this way. You know what, maybe we'll do this again tomorrow night, and I'll do it in a way that is way easier. Like I'll repair a t-shirt or a sweatshirt with some floss or something that'll make it easier. There we go. And I'm gonna just grab this side right away too. I think we're getting the hang of it. Yeah, Marsha, the eye of the needle is totally working way better. And then we can just kind of push it all down. It's really dark, so it's hard to see that it's actually weaving, but it is. So now we flip it the other way again. And that raises that other side, and so ideally we should be able to go just straight through real easy. It's just being tricky in the middle here. And I think this one I didn't get attached very well. Still way faster than having to do it little by little, but there we go. I get it. Just kind of push it down. I'm going to grab another little edge. You can actually weave in a couple times if you want, just to really secure it. Okay, we're getting it though now. This is getting faster. Yay! This is so exciting. I think I've actually not attached this one well. All right, flip. Zoop. I just could play with this tool forever. It's so cute. This is so much faster, though, I'm telling you, than just having to weave in and out by yourself. Oops, I screwed up that one, though, again. That one's trouble. There we go. Get my little edge here. But again, just to have both hands free is nice too. Oh, these gloves are going to be so happy again. I'll actually be able to wear them again. Zoop. Need to add the sound effect each time. Yeah, I'm getting right up by the hook because it's easier. Although this is the part that has been tough each time. go. You can kind of squish down your weave a little bit. There, I can start to see the weave coming out a little bit more. I know it's dark. Maybe tomorrow I'll try some with like I said, like some bright embroidery floss or something would be cool. Not for these mittens, but I'm sure there's piles of other stuff to repair around here. And you can just do it to be decorative too. Zoop. Gotta do the sound effect. This dull side, like the eye of the needle side, that's the way to do it though. At least with this yarn. There we are. Oh, I think I forgot to, oh I did. Oh well, I'll get one next time. I forgot to get my little extra stitch into the side there. On the other side. Man, if I got good at this, I could go, let's try doing it with my left hand when I go this way and my right hand when I go the other way. Oops, I got a flip. It's so cute. And through this way. So you don't need a loom for this. You can do it completely without. It just does go way fast doing it this way with the little loom. There, grabbing my little bit. All right, flip. I'm going to go right hand and then left hand. It's just really thick right here, and that's where I gotta make sure I'm going through all the yarn correctly, but over here it's easy. Doop. Okay. Get a little extra stitch. Oh my gosh, this is going so fast. This really would take hours if I was doing it by hand, because I'd have to go in and out of each of these individually like this. This way, what the loom does is lifts that one side up, so it's just way faster to go through. I don't feel like this is going to pop off or anything either. Although, maybe I shouldn't say that out loud. Jinx myself. But yeah, like this feels like it's staying on, especially compared to like how it felt like it just didn't want to stay on at all before. Oh, absolutely. Barbara says it would be great for working on a flannel sheet. So I've seen people do this on like flannel shirts and stuff and actually match the threads to the plaid, like of like a plaid flannel. So that's kind of what this person did. This is the instructions that came with it, but you know, you can trade off colors. All these threads at the bottom will get tucked in later. But yeah, so you could actually match a plaid with this if you really wanted to, and this little rainbow one's pretty cute. But yeah, I'm just doing plain old one color to test it out. Okay, I need to go in there, so I didn't flip this yet. There we are. But yeah, so you start all the way at the top where the flip of the hooks are. Just shimmy right through. Grab my extra. And this is my first time using this tool, so I'm sure I'm not doing it in the most elegant way, but I'm pretty excited about it. I've been looking at them for a while and got my stack of things to darn. I do have that sweater that I need to do the elbow on again, and my husband has a whole pile of sweatshirts that have elbows that need repaired, so I might grab one of those tomorrow. We'll see. Actually, we might actually... Ooh, this was kind of far in. I'm going to go a little closer. Ooh, if I can get back out the same way. Yeah. Let's just grab right on the end here. But I wanted to tat this week too, so we might actually switch to tatting if this is getting done. This is called, well, it's a speed weave style darning loom. So if you type all that into Google, you'll get there, or into Etsy. I got this off of Etsy. But a speed weave style. So the original brand, like it's a vintage tool. This one isn't. This is a reproduction, but the vintage tool is called a speed weave. So that's the actual brand. But that's what people know it as. So that's why in a search, reproduction ones should come up. Vintage ones, real ones, and reproduction ones will come up. We are almost to the top already, you guys. This is great. So then I think the last step after we get all the way to the top is we have to like stitch down the top edge, because the top edge isn't grabbing on the edges at all. Oops, geez, forgot that's the point of the needle there. So we just have to kind of, I don't know, whip stitch that down or something. Ugh, I'm really happy with this though. I'm just really impressed at how fast this is, because I'm telling you, this normal process like these other ones that I did, not fast. Oh, this is going to be just such a cute bold patch up here. Yay. This is my first time using it. I know I've said that before, but like, I always get excited about trying out these new things. New to me things. And clearly I got way more yarn out than I needed to. But oh well. Alright. Push that down. How fun though. So if you need some socks darned or elbows darned, or other little holes here and there, this is just a really fun tool. So again, you don't need one, but this does speed up the process a ton. Yeah, exactly, Barbara. Better too much than not enough. Oh, sorry, I'm missing a comment over here. Oh, similar to a pin loom weaving. Oh, interesting. A pin loom weaving. Sue, I've never heard of that before. Is that like, if I had to guess, what pin weave sewing, would that be, or pin weaving or whatever, do you actually like stab pins into stuff, and then, you know, like instead of these hooks, they would be pins, and you're making like little woven patches or something? Kind of like those hot pad holder things? Is that kind of what it is? I'm gonna have to look that up now. Pin weaving. All right, I think I can. Oh, did I flip these? I don't know. I suppose you have to remember that. Yeah, I did, I think. Yeah, because I went under. Okay. I think I'll do one more, and then we'll take it off. See how that goes. I suspect I have to take the whole thing apart to do that. Yeah, I think we'll do that. All right. This is going to be my last pass, and then we'll tuck in this top row here. Maybe I will get that other sweater out. We can get that started. So this only took 20 minutes, you guys. 25 minutes. What? This would have taken me well over an hour to do if I had done this without the loom. Holy cow. Yeah. That sped things up a lot. Oops, I forgot to tack this side down again, but we'll be getting it from the top. Ugh! So freaking cool. All right, so I'm going to take all this off, and I assume I just kind of undo the rubber bands, I would think. Let's just grab all of them. All right, so that's, oh, I'm going to get stuck in here, though. Ugh. Get my rubber bands through here. Suppose I can snip this shorter now. This is just too annoying. Definitely had way too much thread. All this left. Did not need nearly that amount, but maybe I have enough for that other patch. I could do the patch on the other glove, but I don't think I can use the speed weave for that, so we could just darn that. Okay, so I guess I just take all the hooks out? Oh yeah, see? So now it's just like woven in the top, but we just have to tack down. We got like, we got kind of a hole there, so we just have to tack that down. And I can keep this on for that. Oh, great. That's awesome. I was like, oh, so do I have to stick my hand in or whatever to do the top? But no, it looks like I can just leave the, this disc half in there. Great. So now I'm just going to, I don't know, whip stitch around here, and I think that will do the job. But yeah, so I can show you how to do this without the loom, because I think I got to do a patch like this. This is a really kind of subtle patch, but I got to do one like that on the other glove. So maybe I do that right away tonight too. Oh, Anne says, yay, tatting, that's what I'm doing now. So this went so much faster than I was expecting. Like, at least 3 times as fast as I was expecting. I was thinking, maybe we'd get this almost done tonight, but dang, it just took us, like I said, like 25 minutes. So maybe I'll work on the other patch on the other side. With the time that we have left, it'll be like half this size. And then, yeah, tomorrow we'll get on the tatting right away. That'd be great. All right, and I think I missed this side here, so I'm just going to do one more. Look how cute it is. All right, so theoretically, I would weave this, I would like tie a knot and weave it into the back, but I don't have access to the back because it's fleece line, so I'm just going to kind of go along this edge a little bit. Actually, I might just go down this edge and then kind of go back up the same way. Kind of intermingle my stitches a little bit and just call it a day at that, like not tie a bunch of actual knots. I think that'll work okay. There, so I'm just going to go down that way again, and I think this black's just going to blend in with everything, so. Alright, I think I'll just go in the back here and we'll snip that. Don't want to snip my glove. There we are. Okay, and let's get this little guy down here too. Again, I think normally I would probably go to flip this inside out and go to the back, like if this is a sweatshirt or sweater or something. But in this case, again, I think I'm just going to come up here and go in this bottom area a couple times, kind of like weaving it in some more, but like catching itself on the way back. Like I'm going to go into that yarn that I just did, so it'll be like tying a big long knot almost. Ugh, I am really excited about this. You could weave in a lucky penny? You mean like... Oh, with the top open, like if I left the top open, I could have a lucky penny in there. Or just... like, I could do a darning down lower and then just hide something in there. I could. That's a kind of a fun idea. All right, I'm going to come up over here and we'll snip that again. And we'll take this off and see how it looks. All right, and then again, we just have to pop these rubber bands off. It's so cute. And take the disc out, and there we go. So the actual hole is about here, but it was like all these threads going up here were looking pretty weak. And dang, I mean, we got a perfectly lovely woven chunk in there, and that's gonna last like a really long time. I love how it is just like the areas of use, you know, so it is right there and like right there on the glove. Like soon this is just gonna, this whole entire glove is just, mitten is just gonna be patches at some point. But we are just like making more fabric, right? So I made fabric where there wasn't any because there was a hole. Same thing here, you know, so as we go, we might literally end up, if I keep doing this, I might literally end up with just patchwork. I don't know, this side, so look at the difference. This side is perfectly nice and knit. It's not worn at all compared to, gosh, yeah, even on right here, it's pretty worn. But dang, I'm pretty happy with that. Ugh, for fun. Yeah, here I think I just need to make the tiniest little one. I think I'm gonna just give that a try. We have a little time yet tonight, and I'm like, let's just finish both of these things. Dang. So I'm gonna just thread this. This is my leftover yarn. So now this one I can't. This is too small to do the speed weave, but here's how you would do it if you didn't have the speed weave. Oh, look, this is black. I'm going to just be kind of adding to this black. So I'm going to start. So this is the little patch right here. See how weak the thread is looking? Right here is kind of where I want to go. So I want like a square, maybe like so. So I'm going to start down here. And same thing, I'm going to just bring my thread all the way through. There we are, and I'm gonna go, I think if I just hold it like this, it'll stretch it off and up enough. So let's go to like here. So instead of having hooks at the top, I'm just gonna grab more yarn, or more of the back yarn, and then we can come down here, grab some yarn from the bottom. And it doesn't even need to be square. Like you can see here, I've kind of veered all over. Actually, I might go up a bit higher here because it's looking kind of weak a little bit higher. It's nice to get it before it actually turns into a hole. There is a way to darn with knits that you actually just kind of go in the knit pattern, like up and down within those knit loops, and you're just basically replacing those knit loops with more yarn that's knit, which is kind of fun. Okay, I'm making this a little bit bigger than I was intending to, but I think that's okay. Grab as much thread as I can there. Yeah, I think this is the same yarn that I used for the rest of this thumb. Feels the same. All right, I think we'll go one more. There we are. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of the edge. And same thing here, but now I don't have to go way up here, but I gotta go up. Oh, and it's hard to see too. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. There, so we're still weaving through. It's just gonna be a bit putsy, so I'm just gonna grab the side again like I did last time. Okay, now I have to go, I ended up going over, so now I gotta go under, over. Oh wait, no I didn't. Oh, I might have missed one. Ooh, I think I missed, gosh, it's hard to see. Oh no, I didn't, there it is, okay. under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over. Okay. Not nearly as easy, but still doable. Catch the edge. At least I don't have to go very far with this one. Okay, over, no, under, over, under, over, under. No, I'm missing one. Ugh, this one's gonna be what it's gonna be, I think. Under, over, under. There. Way more fun with the loom too. It's just kind of fun using gadgets. I think that's the real deal. But it can be done without. Oh, that one was easy. Getting there. Have a cute little patch on this side too. And you know, I'm just doing an under-over weave. I mean, I couldn't do this on a speed loom, but you could do, you know, an actual woven pattern, like where you go under 2, then over 2, or it shifts every row or something. So you can get a little bit more decorative in that sense when you're just doing it all by hand like this. Anywho, this is fun to do again. Excited to do all these crafts here with you guys. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll do the tatting. I've been kind of itching to do that again. I think I'll load the bobbins, or the shuttles, I mean, beforehand. Just so we can get going right away. But yeah, I'm going to try and do that. I'll show you that one that looks like a little shuttle. Okay, over, under. I'm towards the top here. I think we may have maybe just 2 more rows left, and we got a little woven bit here too. Dang, 2 darned areas in one night. I'm telling you, that is way faster than past times doing this. Ooh, I think I'm at the top. I don't have anything to weave into here. I think we got it. So we don't have to actually tie off the top like what we did in the other one, because our first stitches, like when we stretched across, we wove in. And dang, I still have tons of yarn left. Excellent. So let's just weave, just take care of our end here. I think I'll just do the same. I'll just kind of go up and down in a little area a couple times, and we'll trim that off, and I'll have repaired this weak spot. So 2 little cute repairs. I did think about doing this in that bright red that we did for that we knit those cuffs on my mom's sweater. I was thinking about using that red instead of the black, but these are all pretty neutral colors, and I didn't know if I wanted that pop of some other color there, so I opted for just this little black that I had sitting around. All right. I'm going to snip that off, and then we'll stitch in that last little end. And we'll have a repaired little glove. Fun. Just a little tiny bit more up there. It's too cold to wear these right now. I've had it to like wear double pants outside, my full-on mutton chop hat, and I wear like a winter coat and my little raincoat like as a windbreaker on top. I'm like full on cold weather. 2 pairs of socks when I've been going outside. So these are actually not warm enough, even though they're wool and they have fleece lining. They're not warm enough compared to my ski gloves. Just gonna scooch up a little higher and I'll snip it right up there. But soon I'll be able to wear these again, I think. Yay! All right, 2 repairs tonight. Dang it, like this literally went 3 times as fast as I thought it would. So, all right, we got that little repair there, similar to the one that we've done here in the past. And this whole guy is new. Nice new black little square there. So that worked super well though with the with that disc. And look how close, I don't know if you can tell, but the stitches are really close together, and which is interesting because I did use the tool that is wider apart. So so you can see this one has more hooks that are closer together than this one. I used the wider apart one. I mean, really you are getting 2 warp threads, 2 of those vertical threads with each hook. So that's why I opted to go with that, and it's still really tightly woven. So with the yarn, that was the right move, I think. So I think this I would use more with embroidery floss maybe to do something, a little bit more decorative, like what they have in their instructions here. Let's open that up again because that was kind of cute. Yeah, so that's more like, that's not yarn, that's more like embroidery floss, I think. Fun. Yeah, so that was great. I've been looking at these tools forever, and so we have a big version, so that'd be great for like an elbow, and then 2 small versions, but with the farther apart, and that worked good for yarn. And then this guy. But I suppose if you wanted to use like a really fat, like a bigger yarn or something with these, I suppose you could skip every other one if you really, really needed to. Ugh, okay, well, I'll definitely use these again. And I've been kind of grouping my crafts lately. So I have, this is going to go in my oak leaf zipper pouch. I figure oak leaves, it's getting cooler. That's when you want to do your darning for winter. So this is where all the darning stuff is going to go. I used to have all of my craft stuff just all in one giant bin. And as I've been bringing it up, I've been like grouping them. So like, this is for tatting. So my mom called it like, I'm going to be making a library of crafts. So I'll just have like all my little bags of different craft supplies, types of crafts, just all lined up. And I'll just be like, oh, I need my darning stuff. That's in here. So I am just kind of grouping it, which has been really fun lately. But there we go, you guys. That worked out so well. Oh yeah, so tomorrow, here's the plan for tomorrow. So I'm going to use these 2 shuttles. These are some of our new shuttles. I thought these colors were pretty cute together. We got them back in stock again. They keep kind of leaving. But we're going to try this Beth Z's. So Anne, I think Anne, you recommended this pattern, right? So I think Anne posted this on Facebook. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. Someone posted this on Facebook in our group to give it a try, and I thought, oh, that's pretty cute. So it's actually supposed to look like a tatting shuttle. This is actually kind of like a hook, so some of those tatting shuttles have like a little crochet hook at the end. I think that's kind of what this implies. But yeah, so I did do a call out for help on TikTok here on like what some of this meant, and I was wrong in my head, and so you guys set me straight on that. So we start here, and these are both split rings, so that's something I haven't done before. Oh, so Anne recommended or wanted to give this a try, so we're going to do that. This is a split ring, so I now theoretically know how to do that. I have not actually tried it, so we'll do that tomorrow. I'm going to do some math on this to kind of figure out how much to wind on the bobbins. I don't know or on the shuttles. I don't know if I'll be right on that or not, but I think we're going to do this version. So there is another version right here, which is actually really kind of pretty and elegant as well. But this one is without all the picots, so this one doesn't have all the little like decorative bloops on the edge. See, there's the difference. This has like all the little picots, the little fringe on there. This one doesn't have. Actually, that's really pretty without too. Oh, I remember. I think I like this one better a little bit, but I was going to go with this one just because our letter T has those little bloops on too, which I thought was kind of fun. So I'm probably going to actually stitch this onto the back, like what you're saying, Anne. Yep. Oh, yeah. Are you going to stitch it onto the tatting bag? I think I am, so we'll make it. I don't know how big it'll end up being, but I want to put it on the back here. And yeah, and just because it's going to go with this one, I think I was going to do the one with the little bloops on. Actually, it'll be smaller thread than this, because I think this is like a size 10 thread, and I'm going to be using this size 30. This is also what I want to do all the snowflakes out of. I just kind of want to go through this ball and see how we do with that. I have been looking through those snowflakes, and I need to learn a few more. I'm learning how to tat, so I need to learn a few more skills for those. There's a few terms I don't know yet, so I got to look at that. But I think after I get past this first part, which is the split chain, or the split ring, a split ring here, the rest seemed like familiar things that I could do. It was just that beginning part. So, but I think I got that down, at least mentally, and we'll do that tomorrow. So tomorrow and Friday we'll be tatting, and like I said, I did not think I would get to that today, or till Friday, I mean. All right, you guys, so we are done for the evening. I am really happy with these. So here's how it turned out. So cute. All right. I just think that just turned out so sweet. And then our other one had just that little extra patch right there. So we just kind of made that thumb area longer, which we did to this one previously. They're all so patchy. It's so cute, though. I'm really, really happy about this, because I wasn't wearing these mittens just because I didn't want to make that hole any bigger, and I will 100% use those speed weave looms again. That, like I said, I'm just very impressed at how fast that went. It has not been that fast in the past, for sure, even with that kind of difficult yarn. So awesome. So yeah, check those out if you want. I'm not affiliated with them or anything, but I like playing with these new tools. So all right. So tomorrow again we'll be working on that tatting, and yeah, I think that'll be fun too. I've been missing that a little bit. It's been a little while, it feels like, and I'm still in the learning mode where I want to learn all the things, and I haven't been putting time into it. So all right. Have a lovely evening, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night.